let's talk about a division rival for the Boston Red Sox. No, I'm not talking about the Yankees, because why would I care? I'm talking about the team that right now cannot stop winning. The Tampa Bay Rays. I think the series is over between the Red Sox and the Rays. I don't think they're playing the rest of the week. I'm pretty sure the Rays and the Red Sox are both moving on. Fairly certain the Red Sox are playing the Angels this weekend, ironically, because I just talked about them a little bit ago. But either way, the Rays are 13-0 as of time of recording, and they just got done sweeping my Red Sox right off their feet and right back out the door. And it's really, really fun watching the Rays right now. And certainly for Rays fans, it's got to be a really, really good feeling. And interestingly enough, I wonder if at this point Rays fans are a little bit used to the success that they're having. Not necessarily this successful. I mean, literally no team in the wild card era has ever been this successful to open up a season, or maybe one other has. Maybe they've tied the record. They've either tied the record or broken the record for most wins to start the year. Think 13-0 is tying the record, if I remember correctly. But either way, very few teams have been as successful to open up a season as the Rays. But I wonder if they're getting a little bit used to being this successful, which is so interesting considering where they came from. You know, the Rays, again, for those of you who don't really know much about baseball, they are one of the smaller, if not the literal smallest budget teams in baseball. I don't think they're the smallest. I feel like Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, Kansas City, Oakland, they're probably ahead of all those teams, but either way, they are definitely a bottom of the league team in terms of financial excess and all that stuff. They don't have a ton of money. That's the point. They don't have a ton of money to spend on players. The largest free agent contract they ever gave out was this season, and it was $43 million. If that tells you anything, with teams signing Bryce Harper for $390 million and Xander Bogaerts for $300 and Trey Turner for $300 and Aaron Judge for whatever his was, $350, $360, whatever it was, and the Rays' biggest contract ever that was not given to a homegrown talent as a contract extension was, of course, $43 million or $48 million, whatever it was, to Zach Eflin this offseason. And their biggest contract they've ever given out was to Wander Franco, the Wonder Kid, and I don't even know how much it is, but I think it's like 210, 190, something like that. I mean, it's not even, barely half of another team, and the Rays hadn't even come close to signing anybody for that much money other than the last couple of years. So, again, good for the Rays for spending some money, but it's just been so much fun to watch. And the Rays are doing it in the way that the Rays always do it, with fantastic pitching, getting the most out of every player on their roster, no matter where they come from or how much quote-unquote talent they have. And obviously, like I said, their bullpen's been dominant, just like it is every year. Their starting rotation has been great so far this season. Shane McClanahan, one of my favorite players in baseball. He's one of my favorites to win Cy Young this year. I don't think he's going to. I hope he does, out of the guy I picked, who was Garrett Cole. I hope Shano wins. But we'll see how that happens. And then their offense has been the best in baseball statistically so far this year, which is a surprise to me because I don't feel like the Rays really ever upgrade their lineup. I feel like they just basically trot the same 6 or 7 guys out there every year and then replace 3 with basically the same mold of player, a guy that can play multiple positions, or a guy that's got a really good glove but doesn't really hit well, or a guy that no one's heard of, or all 3. It just depends on how you slice it. So, the Rays are really just dominating this year, and even as a Red Sox fan, it's fun to watch. The Rays are one of those organizations where you sit there and you think, man, they are what's right about the game of baseball. They're playing the game right. They're coaching it right. They're just doing everything that they can possibly do right in these scenarios. So good for the Rays. I certainly don't hope they go 162-0 because that wouldn't be fun. But I certainly hope that their success continues Because let's be honest, none of us want to see the Yankees win the division, and the Blue Jays don't have a chance at this point. So I am going to say I hope the Rays win the division, and I hope the Red Sox don't come in last. That's pretty much where I'm at.
Hey guys, me again. Thank you so much for watching one of my clips from the Lopes Goes Last podcast. These clips are so much fun to do. I absolutely love making them, and I absolutely love doing them. And this podcast is my baby. So I really want this thing to grow, and I really want it to succeed. So if you did like what you see, please subscribe. Also hit that bell notification so you never miss any one of my episodes or one of my clips like this one. And please do also like and share these videos with your friends and your family so that we can make this thing grow as fast as possible. And I wanted to thank you again so much. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video and have a great rest of your day.